I'm at the Fiat showroom in Bangalore, and this is actually more than just a showroom. They call it the Fiat Cafe. Because if you're car shopping, you can come in here, enjoy a cup of coffee while you also take in some Fiat memorabilia and of course admire the cars on offer. But I'm here today to select the car that I'm going to be taking on my next road trip. I'm going to be driving the Avventura today. It's one of my favorite cars for a road trip because I think it really combines a sense of adventure with a sense of luxury perfectly. And today I'm headed to Yelagiri, which is just 150 kilometers away from Bangalore. It's a hill station in the Eastern Ghats and I believe it's beautiful. So let me get behind the wheel.
While it's always taxing to make your way out of the city given Bangalore traffic, once you've exited, it's a very pretty drive. Yelagiri is 4 hours away on NH7. It's an ideal getaway for nature lovers or those looking to spend some tranquil moments with friends and family. But be sure to fill up fuel in the plains before the climb. There is no petrol station in Yelagiri. You know you're getting close to Yelagiri once you hit hilly terrain. 4,100 feet above sea level, the drive up the hill has 14 hairpin bends, and each one has been named after a Tamil poet. But the gorgeous panoramic views more than make up for the slow winding ascent.
The Avventura is a lot of fun to drive. The variant I'm driving today is the 1.4-litre petrol engine and it's nice and fuel efficient. It delivers 15.5 kilometers to the litre. It's also smooth and powerful and I'm really liking the driving position. The high ground clearance makes it all the more suited to a road trip. From my first glimpse of Yelagiri, I'm already starting to fall in love with the place. It's so quiet. The only sound I hear is the sound of bird song. There's not that much traffic. It's very green. It really does seem like the perfect place for a weekend getaway. And I've only just reached. I've just stopped by a viewing point to take in the breathtaking panorama of the valley below. And it's a little foggy today, but I'm still seeing a lot of green. I'm a big fan of aerial views.
Even in a place like this, which seems so quiet, there is plenty to do if you enjoy nature. So my first stop is the lake.
The lake is Yelagiri's most popular tourist attraction and it's located in the center of a nature park, which is a lovely place to walk around, just appreciating the greenery and these magnificent views of the sparkling water in the distance. The best way to enjoy Yelagiri is to take in its natural beauty by walking around in its beautiful gardens and parks. There's no better way than just strolling amidst the trees, taking in all the greenery. The interiors of the Avventura are both spacious and stylish. The seats are generously proportioned and comfortable. There's a lot of leg room. I'm really impressed with the air conditioning and the stereo system. It's nice and cool in my car. The music sounds super. And there are these really cool high terrain gauges here which are very useful on a road trip. So let's roll!
Now Now, time to explore the fruit markets and nurseries.
Yelagiri is famous for its fruit orchards. So if you're a fruit lover like me, this can seem like paradise because you're going to find here not just the obvious varieties like jackfruit and bananas, you're also going to find some really exotic indigenous fruit like these giant figs here or dragon fruit. They even have rambutan and star fruit. Now these are varieties that you normally find in countries like Thailand. They're not so easily seen in India, but they grow right here in Yelagiri. And I love fruit, so I'm definitely going to be stocking up on some fresh fruit before I head back. Just as it's famous for its fruit, Yelagiri is also famous for its plants. And you can tell that the climate here is just so conducive to plants growing in abundance. Just look at this nursery. Everything is so lush and green, and there's all sorts of flowering plants and aquatic plants, and you name it, it's here. It's the perfect combination of wet and cool in Yelagiri, so the plant life here is just astounding. I noticed anthuriums and orchids, beautiful passion fruit flowers. I mean, you name it, as I said, you name it and you will find it in Yelagiri. After a lovely time in Yelagiri, I can tell you that as far as accommodation goes, there's a lot of options. All the places tend to be small and cozy but neat and clean, and they're perfect for a little weekend away. Now, one thing's for sure, if you're coming to Yelagiri, you must carry a sweater or shawl with you because it tends to be cold all through the year. There's a little nip in the air, which is a wonderful thing actually, but you should be well prepared.
What was most striking to me about Yelagiri is its quietude. The beautiful rustic surroundings offer such tranquility and silence. The smells of mango and jackfruit plantations are diluted by the subtle fragrances of foliage. You suddenly realize how close you are to nature.
Yelagiri is the ideal place for a laid-back and slow-paced holiday. It's wonderfully green, it's quiet and peaceful. There's enough to do for both adults and children, so it's a great option for a family road trip. And of course, my trip was made all the more enjoyable because I had the Avventura on my hands, and it's a car that's both smooth and comfortable, yet sturdy and reliable. It's been a really good travel partner, and I hope that you'll join us on the show again next week as I continue to drive this beautiful car to another beautiful South Indian hill station. Thanks for tuning in.